Hi, Pauline.
Hi, Sandra.
So, our podcast today is about the beautiful novel written by Rabih Alameddine, An Unnecessary Woman. Who is Rabih Alameddine?
Alameddine is a Lebanese writer born in Amman, Jordan, in 1959, who grew up in Lebanon and Kuwait. He studied engineering in America and began his career as an engineer before becoming a writer and a painter. Therefore, many of his book covers feature his own drawings. What about his publications, Sandra?
Alameddine has 10 books to his credit. In 2024, he published a book addressing politics in art entitled Comforting Myths Concerning the Political in Art. He is known for novels with notable characters such as Mina Simpson, The Wrong End of the Telescope, Jacob, the Angel of History, Usama al-Kharrat, the Hakawati, Sarah Nuruddin, the Divine, and of course, Aaliya Saleh in An Unnecessary Woman. The book was published in English in 2014. It has been translated into over 20 languages, including French as Les Vies de Papier and Arabic as امرأة لا لزوم لها. It won several awards, including the Prix Femina 2016, the California Book Award 2014, and the Arab American Book Award 2015. What about the plot, Pauline?
The novel focuses on Aaliya Saleh, a 72-year-old woman with blue-dyed hair who lives in her old apartment in Beirut. Aaliya has always rejected the restrictions imposed by Lebanese society. At the beginning of every year, the woman performs a ritual, which is lighting two candles and starting the translation of one of her favorite literary works, like Kafka or Nabokov, into Arabic. As we may easily say, the most beautiful pieces that literature can offer. Literature is Alia's refuge and blind pleasure. It's the air she breathes. It's what allows her to live.
As she walks the streets of the capital, Alia remembers the scent of her library, her conversations with her friend Hannah, her readings by candlelight, while the war raged, the city burned, and no one could predict what would happen to Beirut. Alia's work is a love letter to literature. She's a lonely woman who uses reading to overcome her solitude. Her loneliness is both a burden and a source of freedom, giving her time for her favorite hobby. Alia's solitude is highlighted by her own words. I have the neuroses of the otters, but not their talents. All I have for myself is my solitude. I have no need of a phone, and even less for it to be smart. No one calls me.
The novel reflects on the relationship between Alia's sorrow and the city of Beirut. She finds Beirut to be like an Elizabeth Taylor of city, crazy, beautiful, tacky, collapsing, aging, and always charged with drama.
Alia's approach to her pain is to outsmart it, believing that it is difficult to approach sorrow head on. You must court it obliquely.
Her isolation allows her to reflect on human nature. People are not defined by what they do in life as much as by what they don't do.
Her fear of the outside world keeps her surrounded by books and papers, leading to the reflection. Anyone who claims the pen is mightier than the sword has never come face to face with a gun.
The gun might represent her internal chaos. For Alia, no nostalgia hurts as much as the nostalgia for things that never existed. After Alia and Beirut, the next podcast will feature the story of Maya, Kamal, Noura, and Sabah between Beirut and Istanbul, with 50 grams of paradise, 50 graman من الجنة, written in Arabic by Iman Humaidan Yunus.
And because every story has its own word, we hope you will be here to hear us each and every time. Thank you.